Good evening, buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. So, some of you speak Spanish? Yes, some not. That's fine. We're bilingual. I would love to translate and tell the story of this music and these instruments in English y en español también. We are La Manga. We're very happy to be here. It's the first time we're living in the city as a band to perform, in a different place. That's something to be happy about. And we are a cultural identity lab inspired by Colombian music from the Caribbean coast, inspired by their communities and their music, which is also our music as Colombianas. There's a vast cultural richness in this region. We play music or rhythms such as cumbia, bullerengue, chalupa, chande, berroche, mapalé, and this is music that talks about the diversity in our cultural heritage. It's music that it has African, Spanish, and indigenous heritage. But I want also to introduce the band because each of us has our own stories of how we land in this music. My name is Daniela, and today I'm playing this drum, which is called tambor alegre. And you know what it means, happy drum. And yeah, I want you guys to know the whole band.
Hola, buenas tardes. My name is Lina, and today I'm gonna play this drum called llamador and sing too.
Hello, my name is Katherine Ocampo. You could call me Kat. My drum is, my drum is called tambora. It's also called bombo. So the tambora or bombo is a bass drum, a type of bass drum. And it has obviously the low pitches, and then I also do a lot of stuff where I hit the wooden part of the drum on the top.
Hi everybody, my name is Melody, and I'll be playing, one of the instruments that I'll be playing today is this one. It's called a gaita. It's a wind instrument, an indigenous flute from the Caribbean region of Colombia. And if you were to look up gaita in Google Translate from Spanish to English, you're gonna see the word bagpipe show up. And this isn't a bagpipe. So that tells us that when the Spanish came to the Colombian territory, they saw people playing flutes like these. They're actually played in pairs. There's two of them that are always playing together, and today I'm gonna be playing with just one. The sound is very similar, well, you can think that it sounds like a bagpipe because there's a long continuous sound. There are different indigenous words for this instrument. In the territory, which is the Montes de Maria, which is like 2 hours, maybe 4, between 2 and 4, depending on traffic, from Cartagena. These long instruments are also known as chuana, but we've also heard other words like suarra, suana. In the Sierra Nevada region, they have a little bit shorter flutes, but they're also played in pairs. They're called cuisi. And what's unique is that they're always played in pairs. The one that carries the melody and the one that does accompaniment with a maraca. And you always see like this dualism in a lot of, like even just in this pattern, you see the tambor alegre and the llamador. There's a pair. So anyways, this is the gaita.
Can you tell us what the gaita is made of?
Oh yeah, the gaita. So I have a modern version of a gaita. This one is made out of wood. I say it's modern because not only because it's made out of wood, but because you can take it apart, makes it easier to travel. But in the tradition, it's made out of a cactus that kind of looks like a skinny saguaro, but it's a very long cactus. And when you cut the cactus, inside there's a wooden core that you have to remove like the inside with a hot iron bar, and you place the holes in it. In the tradition, it's normally like an arm's length, and then you use your fingers to measure the distance between holes. And that's very common in a lot of traditional instruments, that you use your anatomy to create these instruments. The head is unique. This kind of head is only found in that region, like north of Colombia, like scattered into Panama. There's like other similar heads that are also found in Mexico. And the head is made out of beeswax mixed with carbon. So you mix that together, and what that happens is you have this waxy, moldable thing that you can shape into this shape, and it won't melt as easily as beeswax. And the mouthpiece traditionally is made out of a duck feather. And the thing about duck feathers is that they break easily, so it's not very common to find gaitas with a duck feather mouthpiece. But we still keep the tradition of using beeswax and carbon to shape the head. So, and it has a beautiful sound. You'll hear it later.
Hello, my name is Andrea. I'm going to be singing for you today, and you'll also notice that we're going to be rotating a lot, and we're going to tell you a little bit about why that is in just a moment. But I also wanted to share this instrument that's going to be played. It's, any guesses what it is? You probably have seen one before. Do you recognize it? Maracas, yes. Have you ever seen maracas this large? Right? They're like specifically large because they need to carry a large acoustic to go over these drums. So you play both of them, and they're gonna mimic kind of, if you've heard any modern cumbia, it has a kind of like sound to it. This is, the maraca will be doing that in this context. And traditionally, this music is played acoustically, so no microphones. So all of the instruments are going to need to be able to kind of blend together, and these guys would need to be loud enough to carry that rhythm over the drums that are very resonant. And also, we want to talk to you a little bit about something called la rueda.
Yes, Andrea was talking about how you play this music acoustic, right? Because the first manifestation, as a cultural manifestation, cumbia, for example, to talk about this rhythm in a specific, it happens in the streets. It doesn't happen in a stage. It doesn't happen, well, there's stages for it, but the first manifestation of cumbia, it's in the communities, in the park, in the street. And when people gather to play the cumbia with the instruments, with the gaitas, with dancers using like the traditional outfit that comes from the Spanish heritage, because it's a long skirt called pollera and a blouse with ruffles, and there's always a candle, package of candle in the hand that actually, como dices que se riega y se derrite la esperma?
It melts. It melts like and the wax kind of, yeah, it drips.
And you'll see the dancers with the wax like here shape, sort of in a sculpture, but it's powerful because in a cumbia night, all of these elements will be in a rueda, and a rueda means a circle. So we want to talk about it because it's also talking about community, and that's an important aspect. It's essential. It's the heart of this music, because you'll hear the music, but if you already know some cumbia or Colombian sounds from the Caribbean coast, it's very joyful. It will make you feel like you want to dance. You will dance, I hope. But when you think about it, when the music was born, it was a very oppressive and violent context. So the music was born as a resistance music, you know, to keep their cultural manifestations alive and to create a safe space to play, you know, to also, it's a music that is also very visceral and spiritual in a way. And that's what the rueda and the circle is important. And we already kind of have a rueda here, yeah. So it's also, it's not only us playing, but everybody has a way to participate. It could be with the clapping, it could be dancing, but those elements are important for la rueda. But the first thing that we need, we want to like activate this rueda, it's the music. And I want to show you guys the rhythm cumbia, how it sounds. Tocamos un poquito solo el ritmo de cumbia para empezar a desglosar. Because then you're gonna learn how to do it. It's gonna be really easy. So pay attention to each drum. Solo el ritmo con rom, tom, tom, tom. 1, 2, 3, So that's cumbia. Have you guys heard cumbia before? Sí, algunos, or not at all, never before. Never. Okay, good to know. It's good either. So I'm gonna desmenuzar.
Okay. I want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
Tradúceme, por favor. La rueda es muy importante porque es la forma de mantener la tradición oral viva. Es decir, de esta manera las personas siguen llevando el saber a otras personas. Entonces, por eso es importante la comunidad y la rueda.
So the idea or the concept of la rueda is really important for something that's called oral traditions, because in this way you're keeping these oral traditions alive. Because every time, let's say, you know, we're going to teach you guys a chorus, right? And let's say, theoretically, now you're ready for your next rueda, right? And you go to your next rueda and you're like, oh, I heard this song. So we passed that chorus or that music or our tradition down to you, and you are bringing it into another space or already part of it when it comes up in a different context. So in this way, it is an oral tradition that is not only passed on, but it's kept alive this way. And we're gonna play a lot of traditional songs, some with our own twists, but it's our own form of oral tradition. We're gonna be bringing these musics from the territories of the coast of Colombia to you right here in Duck Creek.
And speaking about oral tradition, we're gonna do that with you right now. We're playing cumbia, so we're gonna take each drum, each by each. Tambora, alegre, happy drum. This is how I play. It's a simple rhythm. And now you're gonna repeat after me. Patacón, patacón,
Patacón,
patacón,
patacón,
patacón para los dos.
patacón para los dos.
Do you know what patacón means?
You know what tostón is?
So the fried smashed plantain, like crunchy, that's very traditional in a Caribbean dish. The patacón with the fried fish, with the coconut rice, some salad. So that's why we're using this onomatopoeia to learn this rhythm. Now this is the rhythm that you need to catch up. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos.
Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos.
Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos.
Patacón, patacón, patacón para los
Great job. We're gonna have the tempo. Everybody please put your hands together to keep the beat. Yes, and this is a rueda. That's gonna be on. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos.
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 Perfect. So now I want you to drum in your lap a little bit, like you can drum in your lap. Yes, yes, you can drum. And imagine you have the tambora alegre in your legs, and you're gonna play the same rhythm using our voice and also using your hands to do patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos.
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 play tambor alegre. The second instrument that we need to add to this rueda is the tambora. And Kat will show you, and Andrea will show you.
Okay, so this has a different onomatopoeia, and like Danny said, with some fried plantain in a dish, you would typically find some fried fish because we're in the coast, lots of sea and seafood nearby. So in Spanish, to say fish, we say pescado. Can you say pescado?
Pescado.
Very nice. But if we were to say it with like an accent from the coast, we would say pescado. Can you say pescado?
Pescado.
Very nice. So I'm going to tell you the rhythm. It's pescado frito a couple of times. You can listen and then we'll try it together. So it's 3 pescados and 1 frito. So it sounds like this. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Let's try it together with the drum. Ready? 1, 2, 3, here we go. And pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Pescado, pescado, pescado. One more time. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Very nice. So now we would ideally merge the two rhythms together.
But I want to add something else, which is the body percussion. Since we did it for the tambora alegre, I think we can do it for the tambora. And I saw you guys are already like drummers. And you want to play. So we can do pescado, pescado, pescado frito. We're going to add in our, once again, drumming in our lap, we're going to do pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Frito will go gently in our chest, just to differentiate the sound from the sticks against the drum. So our chest would be the skin drum and this will be the sticks. Once again, pescado, pescado, pescado frito. 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 Perfect. Yeah, now you can say, I went to this concert with La Manga, now I know how to play tambora alegre, know how to play tambora. I'll show you how to play the cumbia, and that's oral tradition. Great, now we can merge,
Yes.
blend, ensemble.
Let's try to split up our room in half. So we'll take it from here. You have your pink right here. Could you raise your hand for me? So everybody from right there over here, you guys are gonna do pescado frito. And everybody, can you raise your hand for me? Yes. Everybody on this side, you guys are gonna be team patacón. And we're gonna try to put them together. So let's start with patacón, and then we'll add in pescado frito. Are you ready? Okay.
So team patacón, ready in your drum, right position. Yes, I'm gonna do patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos. Patacón, patacón.
Okay, team pescado, here we go. 1, 2, 3, pescado frito. Pescado, pescado, 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 pescado. Last one. Pescado, pescado, pescado frito. Very nice. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was excellent.
Two more elements that are important in the percussion ensemble is the llamador and the maracas. So we're gonna play one more time the rhythm. You already know your role, patacones or pescados, but now you're gonna feel how these two instruments will also lock into the groove.
Yes.
So we're gonna do the same thing, but because you guys are professionals, I'm gonna count 4, and We're ready to go, right? Sí, vamos. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Patacón, 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 paralito, patacao, pescado, pescado, paralito, pescado, 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 paralito, pescado, 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 paralito, pescado, 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 paralito, pescado, pescado, Yes. Professional cumbiamberos, you would say the rueda. You have the percussion, you have the drummers, we have the maracas, but there's another important thing which is the singing, yeah, the melody.
Yes.
So maybe we can learn a song.
Let's learn a song. Let's learn a very popular cumbia from Colombia called El Pescador, which means the fisherman. And this song, like in many other songs that we're singing, it's about just kind of like the everyday life in these communities and villages. So this song is talking about a fisherman who goes down to the seashore every night with his net, and the chorus is saying it's not luck, it's just him and his net. Basically, he's going in and putting in the hard work, and that's how he catches the fish, and it's not luck, it's his hard work. So the chorus is very easy. It's just saying the words El Pescador, and the melody to that goes like this. El Pescador. Can you guys try that? El Pescado. Oh wow, beautiful. So you guys are gonna say that 3 times, and then on the 3rd times there's some oohs and ahs. If you want to catch on to the girls, you can, or you can just pause, and then we'll go back into saying El Pescador, and you'll see I'm kind of telling the story in between. So let's try it together. It's gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. El pescador baila con la luna, el pescador baila con la playa, el pescador no tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. El pescador baila con la luna, el pescador baila con la playa, el pescador no tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. Very nice. So you got the 3 pescadores, and you heard the oohs and the ahs, right? So that is the chorus, and I think we can take it a little faster, and you guys can help us with your clapping, and we'll have our first rueda together.
Subiendo la corriente con chinchorro y atarraya, la canoa del bareque para llegar a la playa. Va subiendo la corriente con chinchorro y atarraya, la canoa del bareque para llegar a la playa. Here comes your part. El pescador baila con la luna, el pescador baila con la playa, el pescador no tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. El pescador baila con la luna, el pescador baila con la playa, el pescador no tiene fortuna, solo su atarraya. One more time. El pescador baila con la luna, el pescador baila con la playa, el pescador no tiene fortuna, hey, solo su atarraya.
Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos. Patacón, patacón, patacón para los dos.
Pescado, pescado, pescado frito, pescado, pescado, pescado frito, pescado, pescado, pescado frito, pescado, pescado, pescado frito.
was an introduction to what we do, to how this music breathes, right? Like it's in community, it's in a rueda. And we have 2 sets prepared for you today. And we're gonna continue with more music. We're gonna open the concert with a song called Aguacero en Mayo, which means
the big rainfall in May.
but we're not
Which we're not
calling
hoping
the
for
rain.
today. Yes. Is that okay?
It broke. The mic clip broke.
It broke the click.
mic clip broke. Do you have another mic clip? The clip, the whole clip. Is, you know how like it's rubber?
Pero ahí aguanta si no se gira. Okay, I know. Don't worry. Sí.
caer, déjalo 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 caer.
Okay, so the rhythm you just heard was called bullerengue, and this is the grandfather rhythm where most of the rhythms you're going to hear today come from first. So cumbia comes from bullerengue. It's like Danny refers to it as like the blues of this music. So it was the first one to come, and then all of the others kind of sprouted from there. And now we're moving to a different rhythm called tambora.
Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema ahí con el resplandor, mira que te quema ahí con el resplandor. Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Óyela. Anoche yo tuve un sueño y en el sueño parecía que tu boquita besaba y en tus brazos me dormía, que tu boquita besaba y en tus brazos me dormía. Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Qué bonito canta el coche cuando está en tu lavadero, más bonito canto yo cuando tengo amores nuevos, más bonito canto yo cuando tengo amores nuevos. Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Esa que ella va bailando parece mi prima hermana, tiene la cabeza blanca, mi florcita americana, tiene la cabeza blanca, mi florcita americana. Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Cuando vea mi sombrero le voy a pegar un regaño, porque sabe que el sereno le hace daño, porque sabe que el sereno le hace daño. Sombrerito blanco, quítate del sol, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Ay, mira que te quema con el resplandor, mira que te quema con el resplandor. Ay, mira que te quema con el resplandor, ay, que te quema con el resplandor. Ay, mira que te quema con el resplandor, ay, mira que te quema con el resplandor, ay, que te quema con el resplandor. Ay, mira que te quema con el resplandor, ay, que te quema con el resplandor. Ay, mira que te quema con el resplandor, ay, que te quema y con el resplandor.
We're gonna keep traveling, and we're gonna play a cumbia. So you're very familiar with the rhythm. You can play with us the patacón, the pescado frito groove. This cumbia, it's called Yo Me Llamo Cumbia, and the lyrics are beautiful because Andrea will talk to us about it, what it is.
So, Yo Me Llamo Cumbia, as you might guess, is the translation is my name is Cumbia, or I'm called Cumbia. And it's really a beautiful poem. The lyrics are really beautiful. So, the song personifies Cumbia as if she were a woman. And it draws a parallel between like her shoulders being like brown like the skins of the maracas, or her hips shake, brown like the skins of the drums, or her hips shaking like the maracas, and how like all of the instruments are her lovers who like follow her around and they want to like create a party or a rueda for her because she's this beautiful, seductive Colombian woman. And it also goes on about how she's from Cartagena, or these different parts of the coast, because she's a woman from the coast where this music was born. So we hope you enjoy this song. It's very lovely. It also has a very easy chorus that involves no Spanish because it's just the melody. So you're more than welcome to sing along with us. We're gonna start the song with the chorus so you can hum along, and then it'll come back around a couple of times, so feel free to join. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da.
In order to keep building the rueda and keep learning about oral traditions, we have the percussion, we have the voices, the palmas, the dance that a few friends are helping in the back. There's some dancers. There's another important element in this music called huipirreo. You just have to repeat after me something like the escándalo, la bullería. Wonderful. So feel free to do that anytime we're doing it. If we're not just doing it, we'll feel like, oh yes, the rueda, it's alive. It's like putting más leña en la hoguera.
Adding fuel to the fire.
There you go.
Fuel to the fire. Fuel to the fire. That would be real.
Okay, the next rhythm is called chande.
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 And for this, ooh, yes.
La tiene clara. You got it?
Very nice, very nice. Now we're ready to get started. So we're gonna call in each of the instruments for this chande. So if you guys can help me, we're gonna start with the tambora. So let's call in the tambora and say tambora, tambora. Beautiful. Now let's call in the alegre and say alegre. Let's call in las tablitas and say tablitas. Y las maracas, maracas.
Novia me copiando el idioma, con pasión desenfrenada. Te reías del martirio de mi pobre corazón.
Óyela.
Y si yo te preguntaba que por qué no me querías, sin contestarme nada, solamente te reías de mi desesperación. Te pedí que volvieras a mi lado, sin embargo tantas veces te rogué por haberme de tu burla ya curado. Y te olvidé. De la vida que tuviste, al fin te quedas cansado. Y ahora el que está muy triste, no es mi pobre corazón. Y aunque digas que me quieres, yo de ti nunca me fío. Mira que tú desesperes, ahora yo soy quien me río de tu desesperación. Te pedí que volvieras a mi lado, sin embargo tantas veces te rogué por haberme de tu burla ya curado. Y te olvidé, 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 te Okay, we're gonna segue into another song, and this has a very easy chorus. We want to invite you to sing along with us. It goes like this. Can you try that? Beautiful. One more time. Very nice. So I'll tell you, here comes the chorus. You guys can sing along with us. En mi corazón te llevo amasada en mi cerebro, como cuero de tambor. En la marcha tal y guerra que da lucha por la tierra.
Thank you for singing with us.
We are a very kind of brand new project. Like we've been together playing as a band for less than 2 years. And the way we're learning this music, it's also through oral tradition. Like I've been studying this music for 17 years by traveling to the coast in Colombia to share with the communities, to learn with them and with the elders such as Emilsen Pacheco, Paula Flores, El Chongo, and the communities in the territories are very generous when they want to pass on this ancestral knowledge. And then I moved to New York 2 years ago, and I met them, and we're learning. And this is Manga. It's also like a study group, because you never stop learning in music in general, but specifically in this kind of music, you never stop learning. There's always something new. And we have Melody today as a special guest with the gaita, because it's a very powerful instrument, and now you're finally going to hear how it sounds.
So this next piece, it's called Cruzando el Arroyito. It is a traditional song. It's also been passed down. A lot of melodies have been passed down through oral tradition, so sometimes we don't even know who the authors are. We just remember it, and somebody plays it, and then you learn the song, and then you play it, and then somebody else listens to it, and they learn it, and they, so on and so forth. So we don't really know who is the OG behind the song. It's just a beautiful song. Cruzando el Arroyito means crossing the little stream. It goes like this.
Water. Actually, no.